what's up, guys? So today I had a pretty good day. I almost nearly fucked up everything, but fortunately that did not happen. So I'm gonna go over a couple of my tickers, and you see what to do and probably what not to do. So to begin, I'm gonna start with my last trade, which is on this ticker AFRM. So AFRM. It's a tech stock, so it's probably crappy. They're probably doing some shit that's like illegal or whatever. I don't know, but they're being investigated. So that's why their stock dropped. So if you look at the last 2 days, went from like a high of like 81 or whatnot, all the way down to like 40 something. So they lost 50% value over the last 2 days. So because of that, I was trying to take it for a reversal a few times, just because I think it's probably oversold. RSI is pretty low, like 38, 39. So my first reversal was actually a failure. I took it on the long side, added to it. It broke down below this level, so I stopped out. But then it held. On the way back up, I kept adding back to my position. And so on the run up, let me find it here. On the run up towards the resistance level up here, support, now it's resistance level, I got all out. Then I didn't trade it. It dropped, held this level. It's been holding it for quite a while, so I became bullish on it. Added to it, but because I had a good day, it's a kind of small size. Added to it, and then I really loaded up down here. The reason why I felt confident, but it was still a kind of scary situation, is because if we were to look at, I'm trying to make this bigger, where we're sitting, if we scroll all the way back, this aligns to a level, the previous daily level for this ticker. So I felt like it's going to hit this level and then bounce, especially since it's oversold. So I was feeling a little bullish and also confident, not necessarily overall on the stock, but at least on holding that level. It did do that for me, but then I had cold feet, second thoughts, which sounds, or maybe intuition, just because of how weak the stock is, to just get all out. Like, you're having a good day, why mess around with it? So I decided to just get all out at a slight profit. So that was it. That was my trade on AFRM. I also had another trade on AMAT. AMAT, I got out too early, but it is what it is. It hit the bottom here. It was down like 6%, 7% when I took it. Small size, it popped. This level was coming down. It was doing some funky stuff on level 2. Was holding this level for a bit. So I decided to just get out. My original level was at 133, so it would have hit it anyway. But now it's just kind of struggling. Like, the stock market is probably bearish. So I didn't want to be in the trade for too long. So it was kind of like a quick scalp. So that's it. That's my trade on AMAT. ROKU. Let's see what I did for ROKU. Oh, so ROKU, I was trying to go for a breakout. It never did break out. I went for a breakout. It dropped. I added to it. Let me show you on the 1 minute. So it dropped. I added to it, and then on the pop, I just decided to get out just because of how hard of a time it was having on the breakout. And then if we were to look on the 2 minute, I think I attempted Brian's infamous 920 rule. So on the 2 minute, it dropped below the 20 moving average. I got in because this was a pretty strong stock at that point for a pop. It did pop, and then I just got all out because it was just not feeling it. You can see it got stuck at this area and never broke through the 171.60 mark. So eventually it did drop. So if you were to take it on the short side after all this, maybe around here, or maybe when it started to engulf, that would have been a great play. The other reason why the 20 right here is good too is because it is just slightly above the level of support. So if you were to enter here, you might be able to add into it until after the level of support, then you exit. So if it crosses that, you stop out. So this is close to the support level. So it's a good add on multiple time frames. So that was my trade on ROKU. I did a trade on SQ that didn't really pan out. Again, for this one, I thought I was gonna go up and then maybe touch this level or break it. Never happened. So I took it on the I was feeling bullish. Took it on the long side. It dropped close to VWAP. I took it, and then once it broke VWAP, I just got out. Notice what happens. If I didn't get out, I would have been screwed. But I did make back some of that money on here when it hit this level, bounced, made a new 5 minute high after this kind of like shooting star. On the pop, I just got out here, so I made back some of my loss on SQ. So my loss wasn't as big as it seemed. But still, yeah, I didn't really trade SQ well. Should have watched it a bit, take it on the short side. But anyway, so those are my trades for the day, and yeah, that's it. Hope you guys do well, and take care. Peace out.